Yo, Tyler, Weekly Metal Reviews here with a concert review. It's been a little bit since we made a concert review. It's been a little bit since we made videos. I apologize for our absence. Just been very busy recently. Haven't been able to really do much, but we'll talk about a show that I went to Saturday, April 6th in Westchester, Pennsylvania at the Note. That show was the Despise the World tour featuring Suffocation, Exhumed, Jungle Rot, Rings of Saturn, and at Dimmeron. Hopefully I pronounced that right. First of all, I've never been to the Note before, and I wasn't too pleased with the venue. It was just, I thought the security were complete assholes. It's very, very small, but it's kind of cool that it's small at the same time. It's very intimate and stuff. I don't know. It's just, the whole layout of the place is really, really bad. I'll just say that. And the stage is extremely high, and I wasn't too pleased with my first impressions of this place. I'm not saying I'll never go back there. I'm just saying that it's definitely not one of my most favorite places that I've ever been to. But anyways, and it's fucking impossible to find. I was probably walking around Westchester for about 20 or 25 minutes because they have no sign outside of on the building except on the glass that was covered by tour buses. So I didn't know where the fuck it was at. And my GPS was leading me to a building kind of down the block from it that didn't even exist. It was torn down. I was like, what the hell? So partially GPS's fault, but partially the Note's fault as well for not very much advertising themselves and saying, hey, the Note is right here, you know? You know, it's like they're trying to play fucking hide and go seek with you. It pissed me off. I'm not very pleased with the venue, but anyways. On to the show. I honestly can't, I'm not going to speak much about the first band at Dimmeron. Only because I was kind of late. I only got to see about a song and a half, so I apologize to them. But they were okay for what I saw. I'll definitely check them out. You should check them out. So I believe they're from Europe, and this was their very first tour of North America. So yeah. Anyways, the next band was Rings of Saturn. I haven't seen this band since the Slaughter Survivors tour, the very first one, 2011, with the Contortionist and Conducting from the Grave and Scale the Summit, etc. I was impressed by them when I saw them the first time, and I was impressed even more by them the second time. A lot of people shit on this band, saying how because they're alien core or, you know, deathcore or something, and all they do is sweep and tap. And I have to say, you know, that can get a little tiring and wear you down, but they're so good live. They're so much better live than on the studio album. And one thing that's the most impressive part about this band to me is all that technical guitar work that they have. They pull off perfectly live. All those sweeps, all those taps, they just nail it. And it was just so clean. And as a guitarist personally, I was just mesmerized watching them. And they're so young too. This whole band is just so young. And it was just a very pleasing and very entertaining performance. They really got the crowd into them. You could tell a lot of people were there just for them, which kind of surprised me. I thought there would be a lot more older metalheads that were like, fuck Rings of Saturn, that young band, you know. But no, there was actually a lot of people there. They played 3 new songs off their new album and 2 older ones. I was very pleased with their set, like their song choices. They played all their most popular songs, the ones that I really dig. I mean, I dig all their other songs, but those ones were really awesome. They didn't have what's his name? Lucas Mann, I believe, that writes all of their songs. I'm not sure if he just isn't in the band anymore, if he just isn't touring with the band anymore. I'm not sure what's up with that. If anybody knows, please let me know. I'm not very sure, but they had another guy who was amazing. I mean, he nailed everything. The new vocalist was very good. He had a stage presence to him and stuff. And he has some brutal fucking lows. Like, those brutal lows that he hits on their new album. He just nails live too. I was just like blown away. I mean, they are very, Rings of Saturn is so much better live than in the studio. So definitely go see this band live. I mean, they just won the Summer Slaughter 2013 vote for the opener. So go see them on Summer Slaughter. I know I will. Next was Jungle Rot. Never seen Jungle Rot. I like this band a lot. I really like the new album Terror Regime, which I reviewed. Go check that out. It's a great album. But Jungle Rot I really enjoyed them. They did not have much of a crowd reaction at all until the final song. I mean, they had the head bopping. They didn't have the circle pits and the mosh pits and the crowd really getting into it like Rings of Saturn did. A lot of people just kind of stood there until the last song. I'm not sure. I forget the last song that they played, but it was pretty neat. They played the first 5 or 6 tracks off of their new album. Like, they just kept it going. They just barely stopped at all. I mean, they didn't even say who the hell they were. So if you didn't know who Jungle Rot was, or that Jungle Rot was at the show, you would have been like, what the hell, who is this band? They're very energetic live. Like, yeah, I mean, all 4 of them just kind of stand up there and play, and they really execute their music, but their music is very energetic. It's very thrashy, very old school death metal, and I really dug their performance. I thought they were fantastic. The band, I would definitely check them out. I thought the vocalist and the guitar player really nailed everything, which was cool. Like, he really nailed his vocals and all that stuff. The other guitarist was very nice. I met him when I went and bought some merch from them. So he's a very nice guy. Very, very good performance. Go check Jungle Rot out if you haven't heard of them or listened to them, and go see them live. I mean, they put on a good show. I was expecting to hear something from Kill on Command, like the title track, or the Finest Hour, or something like that, but they didn't play anything off of that. I didn't know the last 2 or 3 songs that they played. I really only knew the songs off of Terror Regime, which was most of their set. I mean, hearing the title track Terror Regime and Voice Your Disgust and Utter Chaos was really awesome live, because those are some fantastic songs. They just really replicated their sound live. It was just an awesome performance, I feel. So Jungle Rot was awesome. Next was Exhumed. And Exhumed came on really late. I mean, this show didn't start till like 8:15, 8:30, which was really, really fucking late. Like, I didn't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning, and the show didn't end till 1 o'clock in the morning. I never have been at a show till that late at night ever since actually Slaughter Spiders 2011 was there till like 1 o'clock. Anyways, I just completely went off track there. Exhumed, they were next. I loved Exhumed at Summer Slaughter last summer. They were one of the best bands there. They were absolutely fucking phenomenal, and they were absolutely fucking phenomenal this time. That, to me, when it comes to death metal bands to put on the best show, Exhumed might be at the top, or at least pretty damn close to it. Their show's so entertaining and has so much energy to it, and so violent, and just amazing, and so they just really capture you. The vocalist and the guitar player, is a very funny guy. I mean, I really I like this band's stage presence. I like his stage presence especially. He's funny, he's humorous, he's not all, yeah, fuck all y'all, I'm a hard ass, he's very, he has a light tone to him. It was really cool. They played a fantastic set. They played a few songs off of All Guts, No Glory. Shit, I forget the one song off of it, but they played As Hammer to the Anvil. They played that one and 2 other ones off of it. Damn it, it's not coming to me. I know, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I apologize for that. They played Matter Splatter, of course, Limb from Limb. It was awesome songs. Torso. They played a new song, which was awesome. I am stoked for the new album. They said it's coming out in July. They didn't say what specific date or what it's actually called. They didn't say what the new song was called, but they played a new song. They were like, hey, we're playing a new song for you. And the new song was fantastic. It was so cool. It had this very, very epic solo section. And I dug it. I am stoked for their new album in July. I will definitely review that, pick that up when it comes out. Overall, Exhumed set was really, really good. The only problem that I really had was that the bassist Mike, that he uses to do his very ultra guttural vocals, couldn't really hear it. I wish that would have been turned up, but other than that, they were very loud, they were very powerful, and they really just sent their message that we are Exhumed and we are here to kick your ass. And you know, Jungle Rot didn't have much of a crowd reaction, and for like the first 2 or 3 songs, neither did Exhumed, until the lead singer went up there and was like, yo, you know, what the fuck are you all doing? You know, we can't, what do you say, we can't rage if you can't rage. You know, it's hard to just rage by ourselves, bro. You know, are you going to be all hard asses and cool and stand there? That's what he was saying. It was kind of funny. And then everybody started moving. So Exhumed kicked ass. I love, it's kind of corny in ways, but their little, their guy that comes out with the chainsaw, and, you know, with the head and dumps blood on people and all that stuff. I mean, that's cool. It just adds to the show. It just makes them that much more memorable. Exhumed is fantastic. You should all go see them live. You really, really should. I would see this band live 10,000 times over. They're awesome live. Then to the headliner, Suffocation. I've been dying to see Suffocation for the longest time. And when I heard John Gallagher of Dying Fetus was going to fill in for Frank Mullen, I was kind of sad because I was like, damn it, I really want to see Frank Mullen, but holy shit, John Gallagher killed it. I mean, the whole time I was thinking, oh my god, this guy is the perfect replacement for Frank Mullen. I mean, both of them have very brutal, guttural vocals, and they kind of sound similar, but they don't at the same time. And in order for Suffocation to keep their brutality, having John Gallagher fill in is the perfect situation. And he absolutely killed it. I mean, he didn't fuck up at all. It was very clear that he practiced and the band practiced together, because they were just tight the whole time. There was nothing, you know, falling apart at all. And I believe that was the very first show that he played with Suffocation for this tour. And I have to say, though, at first, you know, he plays guitar and sings in Dying Fetus at the same time, and here he just had the mic. And at first he did seem kind of like, I really don't know what the fuck to do. Like, he would just stand there and every once in a while throw his arm down or something. But towards the end, he was really getting into it. He's really moving around. I can't do death metal growls, sorry. But he was really getting into it, and the amount of times that he said man after every song was pretty hilarious. Like, he would say something and it would end in man. He would say the next sentence and end in man. It was like, Suffocation put out a new album, man. Pinnacle of Bedlam, man. We're gonna play for you something off of the Pinnacle of Bedlam, man. Alright, man. You know, it was kind of funny. He's an awesome frontman. But anyway, Suffocation really killed it with him, and just killed it in general. I mean, they played a pretty good set. I was hoping to hear the songs Abomination Reborn and Blood Oath. I know they're off of not two of Suffocation's strongest albums. I mean, they're good albums, but I was really hoping to hear them. Instead, they stuck with old material and played 4 songs off of Pinnacle of Bedlam. I think they played Disgrace Descends, My Demise, Rapture, Revocation, and shit, I forget the other one. I know they played one more. I was hoping they would play Sullen Days off of their new album, but, you know, whatever. It was very awesome. It was just awesome to see Suffocation, like such a legendary band, and all those members just standing up there. It's like, I'm really watching Suffocation right now. Like, I felt that way when I was watching Cannibal Corpse. Like, one of the most legendary death metal bands. It's like you're watching them right now. I never thought it would happen, and it's finally happening, and I'm loving every second of it. Hearing songs like Pierce from Within, or Mass Obliteration, or yeah, I think Infecting the Crypts, they played that. Just the old Suffocation songs, it's just like fucking phenomenal. I mean, they were just so good live. Had a lot of energy, just kept it moving, and just really kicked your ass the whole time. The guitars were fantastic. I love watching the bassist. I forget his name, but how he just gets down low and he puts his bass kind of here, and he's just like jamming, and he's just windmilling shit. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, this is one of the greatest bands to see live. Awesome show. I do really want to see him with Frank someday, and I will. Anyways, Suffocation killed it. I did pick up some merch, but it's all out in my car because I've been listening to it. I picked up 2 Jungle Rot albums and Rings of Saturn's new album. I will do a CD collection update probably this week or next week, very soon. Anyways, go to this tour if it comes around and you're a fan of. This is like a death metal fan's dream. This tour was awesome. Suffocation, Rings of Saturn, Exhumed, Jungle Rot all killed it. So yeah, bye.